Welcome to Pullman, Washington. Martin Stadium, home to the Washington State Cougars, and the anticipation is running high on the Palouse. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Washington State Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Washington State ready to kick off as it's time to get things started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. So Oregon's return team didn't help matters out much there. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll give it to the back. Can't get him to the ground. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive, if he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement of play.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. And the pass hits, picked off. Got some room to run. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar!
What a play by the defense, coming out early in the game on the very first drive and setting the tone. Not just forcing a 3 and out, not just forcing a punt. How about creating a turnover and taking it to the house? Pick 6.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And the Ducks are stopped, but not before getting the first down. No matter what uniform the Ducks are rocking, they are dressed for success on the ground.
And that's who they are, right? They're dressed for success. They run the football, and then after that, what do? They run it some more, and they run it fast. Every Oregon team always been built on that tempo and ground game.
Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Give to the running back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
He'll toss it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
Offenses that are great on third downs, what do? Most of the time, they keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on third and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on third downs all throughout this season.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line gets set, first down. Running to the left. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Deep shot for the end zone. Fires it into a crowd, and it's picked off.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. Better job with his decision making.
First down for this offense. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. The Cougars want to pick up the tempo. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. They've got the screen set up. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on fourth down. Washington State will have to boot it away. He'll try to really get into this one. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Makes a move. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Power football with the run. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. And that is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. This should be the last play of the quarter. Running to the left. And he's going to wind up losing a couple of yards as time expires here in the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington State has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. On second down, he'll let it fly. A little release to the back. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Washington State lines up quickly. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. Oh, look out, there he goes. Touchdown, Wazoo. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Running back searching for a hole. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
The play action fake. He looks that one in nicely. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Now on second down. They run the reverse. And the defense drags him down. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
To the ground with the back. Is working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Washington State going quickly. He wants to throw here on second down. It's complete on the right side. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Up-tempo for the offense.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The Cougars will have it 1st and 10.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Crosses the 30. He's got away. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Steps away. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Coming after it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Gonna take a shot. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Ducks will send out the punt unit. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Fires to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes a catch. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45.
It's really hard when you get in those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that 1st down marker is. Heads up play, nose for the 1st down marker. Get in there and get it.
He makes the grab. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
All right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some 1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
He wants to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. Short gain on the play before he slides.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back. Nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
2nd down coming up. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
A little screen to the running back. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. It is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Takes it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Finds the tight end. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The offense will quickly use the timeout. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Unleashes one deep. And that pass intercepted. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before that. Looking for a deep man. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Just enough time for one final play of the half. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Pullman. And the story of the half has been that elite corner. We were told he was tough to throw against. He's basically taken away an entire side of the field when he's out there, causing turnovers and getting physical. How often do we say that about lockdown guys? And how this offense schemes against him in this second half will be fun to watch. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas on the Palouse at Martin Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Ducks will line up to kick off and start the second half. And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. Offense getting set for 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Grabs it in the middle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The run from the shotgun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out 1st downs on a penalty. They go to the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Washington State lines up quickly. They'll leave it with him. Oh, it's on the ground. High ball. Oh, and he's able to get it back and saves himself a rear end chewing. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He just keeps it himself, and the quarterback sneak. You know, it's not just about pushing forward. You've got to find that little crevice that'll let you get to the 1st down mark.
Yeah, where's the old Bush push play? USC Notre Dame. It's famous now. You need a guy behind you helping you get that 1st down. We need more teamwork here between this QB and running back.
They'll go to the ground. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Still on his feet at the 45. He now has 61 yards on the ground, and he is well within striking distance of a 1,200-yard rushing season. He's going to pass. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. Ball down at the 38-yard line and a big pickup of 15 yards there. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. That's caught, it's Banks. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Keeps the legs moving. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. Pushes ahead for a pickup of 1 down to the 13.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Pulled down after a pickup of 5. They'll mark it at the 8.
That didn't bust for a long one, but now 3rd down becomes very manageable. It's not 3rd and eternity. Now the whole playbook, short passing game, long passing game, all of it's available.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks! And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Let's see what he can do with the return. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. The give to the back. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23.
It's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. Sweet cut there. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off and they pick it up.
And you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the 1st down.
And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He's looking to throw it. Swings it out to the flat. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Washington State going quickly. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Get it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Complete downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
That's a great job by the wide receiver there on a critical down. 3rd down, running the curl route, coming back to the football.
A shot toward the end zone. And it's intercepted in the end zone. No, he's out of bounds. Oh, so close to stopping the drive with a turnover in the end zone.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
On 3rd down, going up top. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. One final play before the end of the quarter. The give to the tailback. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to the well. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll run the option. Quick toss. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. He's moving out of the pocket. This senior quarterback moving the chains and picking up a 1st down for his team.
You can tell this is a pass play. He has his eyes down the field. He's looking to throw the football. But how nice is it when you got a guy like this that can scramble and go get you a 1st down? Just really hard to stop from a defensive perspective.
They'll try the run. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. They'll give it to the back. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the 1st down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the 1st down mark.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Got room at the 35. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. Handoff to the single running back. Finally pulled down, but not before, moving the chains for a first down.
Well, they get another big run for a first down, and if you're on offense, you love the way your offensive line is blocking early in this game. They're getting tremendous movement, and they're making life pretty easy for these running backs right now.
Knocked off his feet, but not before he picks up 6 yards down to the 10. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Touchdown, Ducks! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the 4th quarter, you're getting to the quarterback, but he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra first downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay off. Great job getting the first down.
They'll go right back to it. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Cougars moving quickly to the line. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Got his man on the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
3rd down, man. You think this offense would want to throw it down the field, at least past the sticks. With this defense and their athleticism and speed, they gobbled him up behind the line of scrimmage.
Down 4 late. They have to convert on 4th down to keep hope alive. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Hills. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
That's an awesome effort by the receiver there, because he didn't have the first down once he caught the pass. He had to be able to make a guy miss. And with his athleticism and skill, he's able to do that, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
Dumps it to the back. Makes the grab. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Buys a little extra time. Got enough space. Touchdown, Cougars. They move on top here in the 4th.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch. In those big moments and right before the half, in the 4th quarter, late in the game, just like right here, you need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Calling a timeout here. You have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. First down here for the offense. Give to the running back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Keep it on the ground. At the 45 on its way. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. This quarterback has to stay calm, cool, and collected and drive his team down for a score late in the 4th. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Leaves it with the running back. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Rushing to the line, trying to get in a little better position for their kicker. Power football with the run. Solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Running back searching for a hole. After picking up the first down. They've got time here to take a shot or two, but they need to be smart. They're already in field goal range. Lets it fly deep downfield. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Man, it's so hard to play defense nowadays. You got a strike zone where you can hit people. You get flagged for targeting. You get flagged for pass interference. That was beautiful. Great job in the end zone, making it a hard window to throw into, and when he caught it, making him feel good.
No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Well, you got to wonder if the pressure got to the kicker. 4th quarter, down by 3, just did not get all of it.